What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope all is well with you. Right now, we shouldn't be doing good, even if we are, but it's a sad thing and it's a brave thing for Africa right now. It's a good thing for Africa. We got a young man standing up, putting lives on the line, his life on the line for the freedom of our people, the African people. So, it's the call of duty that every African, men and women, or men and women, get involved into the fight physically, mentally, supporting the Sahel countries, black from all around the world, blacks from all over the world. Um, it's time that we give our support. Thanks to social media, everything is out here. Everything is on the news, and we see how fake the news is. We see the propaganda they're pushing against this young man that excuse me, that the French and America is getting involved. Currently, I am a citizen of the United States and Africa, which means Liberia. But it comes to a point where we stand up for what's right, not to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States, but to stand for what is right. And this is the time where we pick side. So we know the American people are not in support of this, um, whatever they're trying to do. We know that the the African continent is ready to go and do whatever it takes to protect this young man, including every youth and old people. You can see people chanting this man's name as he parade the streets of Africa, every country he steps in. Charisma, Sankara in the flesh. So, like they said before, the idea, you cannot kill an idea. You can kill a man. You cannot kill his soul. So Sankara is in the flesh right now. This is Sankara, Thomas Sankara, Patrice Lumumba, Gaddafi, and everybody else who were killed by the CIA and by the American government. Uh, Willamar Talbert, and we can keep naming, destabilizing Africa, all over Africa. It's time that it stops. And we are, a lot of youth, ready to participate in whatever we have to do to protect our brother. And as you can see, we got too many youth ready to go to war. They're playing the war drums. And I hope President Trump is making the right decision. And I hope he's not going to just listen to the CIA. And I hope he's going to negotiate instead of raging a war, because you're going to start a war to destabilize the entire Africa. And if the Ivorian president do not resist these people from using his country, we got a saying in Africa, where you pass with water, sometimes it gets spilled, and that water may get spilled in Ivory Coast. So the Ivorian citizens should get in the streets and stop their president from being a fool, from being a puppet, from being an idiot. And we're not afraid to say this. And a lot of people are not afraid to say this anymore. We're not afraid of nobody no more. I pick a side, and I did, as you can see. So it's time for every black male, black women, or white male, white women, whoever support the idea. It's not about the color. It's about people. People who standing for what's right. And this man is developing his country. Free schools, free hospitals, um, agricultural grants, agricultural machines, roads being built, and the youth employed and ready to donate food all over Africa, ready to transform Africa. The charisma is too much that the Western powers can't bear. France lost over 40, I think over almost $40 million just the first time they, if I'm not right, just the first time they stopped Air France from going to the three countries. So you see how powerful unity is. We all we asking to do is you share this video. You share. We're not looking for views. We looking for people to get into helping and protecting this man in every way. Social media, um, word of mouth, spread the news, spread it and spread it everywhere. Share it even to the animals. Let them see it. It doesn't have to be my video, but every video of Ibrahim Traoré should be out there. And for those of you who watching my videos, those of you, I would do the French version of this. Um, this is the time for Africa to stand up. We're not gonna let another Gaddafi die. We're not gonna let another Patrice Lumumba die. We're not gonna let another Kwame Nkrumah get kicked out. We're not gonna let another whoever it was in Africa back then, another Malcolm X get killed. We're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna do whatever we have to do to protect this young man. And as you can see, pretty soon I'll be heading to Africa. I heard that there's voluntary enlistment, and we going to participate and defend Ibrahim Traoré, no matter what, no matter no matter what you guys think. I don't care. I don't care about your personal opinion. It's what matters. You all got to be part of freedom, and this is where freedom starts. Africa have never been free all through the years. They've been manipulating every coup in Africa was done by them. Every look, people. I tell people all the time. People like Russia is not better than Europe, and the Russia is not better than France and America. Russia is not better, but whoever is negotiating as a friend is welcome to Africa. But if you think you got some monkeys that you're gonna go fight, it's not gonna be an easy war. I tell you that. People are gonna fight with sticks. People are gonna fight with spears, with machetes, with whatever you can fight with. People are gonna fight you with it, and it's never gonna be peace. And those gold mines, just in case, I'll tell you this, in case if you kill this other Sankara, I tell you this, you will never be able to take gold out of Africa anymore because there's gonna be war and war and war. You'll never be able to touch the gold. So if you know what I know, negotiate. And that foolish general of ours, I don't know his name, I don't care about his name. It's time that you come back and stop being a monkey, stop being a house nigga. I don't know what he's thinking, but if you're not careful, it's not a threat. It's a warning from the African people. You're going to end up with your head on a stick. Not to jubilate what happened in Somalia, but just to remind you, to remind every U.S. Marine that's ready to go to war in these three countries in the Sahel. We want you to remember Somalia. We want you to remember Vietnam. Check the history. America lost those wars. It's not time for no American to risk their life going to war against these people, kill innocent people just because some guy won some gold from Africa that you're not going to benefit from. Your family not going to benefit nothing from it. So why go to war for people who don't care about you? As you can see, I do push up more than a military person. I run. I sleep 3, 4 hours a day sometimes. Even when I'm not well, I still move around, I still do things. So we got people built and fit more than me. So imagine that. Africa is gonna fight you with everything they have, or I say everything we have as a people. Gonna fight you with voodoo. We're gonna fight you with guns. We're gonna fight you with machetes. We're gonna fight you with Jesus. We're gonna fight you with Muhammad. Whatever we have, we're gonna fight you with it in every way. And this is a war that you don't want to start. I advise President Trump to step down from going into Burkina Faso and make some arrangements and buy your gold as you wish. The funny thing is, a lot of you don't understand. Money is paper. Gold is a currency. Gold is one of the world best currency of all time. As is written, they said the heaven is paved with gold. It didn't say paved with money. It said paved with gold. Paved. So think about the use of gold. These people are going into Africa and taking the gold and natural resources in order to better their country, and our countries are suffering. And today, people will be like, "So why are you in America? You are in America. We are in America because when you destroy the forest, the animals run in the city." You get my point? So it's the time that Americans stand up for what's right. Don't be fooled. This man is a good young man. We got a lot of great leaders in Africa standing up for their rights, and we're going to defend them with money, financially, physically, with our life, with our soul, with our spirit, with everything we have. We're going to defend our country. This is just a message to all of you out here that thinking that America going to go in and have it easy. And to those of you Americans, if you remember, there's so many wars America has lost. We got to be careful now. Food is really hard to get in America. The homeless all over the place. No, the roads are bad. Everything is messed up. Why don't we focus on the United States and build the United States? Leave Africa alone. Or you need to go to build America. No, you don't. You print some money. So, as I'm telling you right now, it's an advice from every other African. Some of them not brave enough to stand up for what's right. Some of them not brave enough to post. Some of them, their positions they have in the U.S. not going to talk. But I want to tell you, the hearts of Africans have been united, and now there's no way to go back to having a slave master. It's done. It's over with. It's now time where a lot of African Americans participate in this fight, and a lot of free slaves or whoever that have been oppressed participate. If you notice Russia, why Africa is running to Russia, because Russia share the same Russia shares the same fate as Africa. Been at war all through, all the time. And Russia is defeating people. It's propaganda. You watching and seeing that, oh yeah, Russia is being destroyed. But Russia is defeating Europe. If you think about it, the Sahel is not for Europe no more. So there's no gas. There's no gold. There's no natural resources coming from the Sahel. So you know why he got a this one of the this one of the most wanted men in the world, a 30-some-year-old boy. They want him so bad that you paying $5 million. Look at how much they put on Saddam's life, and look at how much they put on Ibrahim Traoré life. This is the biggest thing ever happened. This is the biggest thing to the world. This is the biggest thing in the world currently. This is one of the biggest thing that will ever happen. And this is where we're gonna have people. This is where we're gonna have a country that have never fallen before. Gonna fall. I tell you this. The Roman Empire got defeated by the Kushites. I am from the Kush tribe, the Kushite people of Sudan and Mali and Guinea and Burkina Faso, the entire West Africa. We are warriors. Be careful your fight. People have united. People have people came together now. And to the Ivorian president, I advise you to leave in peace. You got a beautiful country. You got a beautiful country owned by France. Behave yourself. Stay out of problems. And this is history repeating itself because Sankara was killed by, sponsored by the Ivorian president by France, by the CIA. Same thing. But this time it's going to be different. It's going to go down with a bang. And it's where we pick sides, not fighting America, not fighting France, but fighting their policies and those who want to bring down Ibrahim Traoré. We're not fighting the French people nor the American people, but we're going to fight against the oppressor. We're going to fight against imperialism. We are equal. We are humans, and we need to be treated as humans. We're not begging for it, and we don't want it from you. But if you want something from Africa, you need to negotiate the right way to get it. So everybody out here, it's time that you post Ibrahim Traoré picture on everything of yours. If you want to support this young man, it doesn't have to be by fighting a war or whatever. We can fight a social media war, which is posting a lot of videos, a lot of good things this man is doing. Let the world see what's going on. Let the world know what's happening. Let the world know this 24, let me say this 36 years old man, or maybe older. This 36-year-old man is is he has an old soul. If it was some other youth right now, he'd be in a club party, in a Bentley riding around in Burkina Faso. But no, he rides a military vehicle, military uniform. No Versace, no Louis Vuitton, no Gucci, none of that. He's ready for war. And we are ready for war in every way. There's a list to recruit, to enlist, into the Burkina Faso army. I don't know yet if it's open to the entire Africa, but there is a voluntary list in Burkina Faso. We are talking to people just to see if it's open up to the entire Africa. And we got millions of Africans ready to go to war, ready to go and train in Burkina Faso to fight against terrorism, to fight against imperialism, and to fight against slavery. Our people are enslaved in France, in all around the world. You see black people in France. Political, um, there's no political positions available for a black man in France. They're all monkeys. All the black people in France are monkeys. They're domestics. They play sports, entertaining people. That's all they do. So this is the time where Africa stand up. No matter where you are, it's time you stand up and support it. We got Russian army ready to ride. We got Africans all over, from Ghana, from Burkina Faso, from Mali, from Guinea, from Liberia, from Chad, from Togo. Togo is one of the countries that is, I think, going against this man in the Ivory Coast. Hopefully you make the right decision. Hopefully you make the right choice to stop the invasion you're trying to do, or the attempt, the coup. It needs to stop. And we need to organize a group that we're gonna march in DC and go to the White House and march to leave Ibrahim Traoré alone. And all around the world, every American embassy is the time that the people of that country march peacefully, march peacefully to the American embassy and stand up for Ibrahim Traoré and the future of black people. Thank you. Share the video.